Hello and welcome. I'm Georgie from Healing Moons, and in this episode we are looking at the third quarter moon as part of our Moon Phases series. And the theme for this part of the moon phase is what do you know? And this part of the moon phase, the third quarter moon, happens 7 to 10.5 days after the full moon. And the key words for this phase is reevaluate, balance and trust. So this part of the moon phase, it's an awkward point between the wonder of the full moon and the potential of the new moon that we're coming into. So it can create an almost tension in the air at this time. So because on some level we know that what didn't work has dissolved, so we can feel kind of a loss in some aspects. It's also, you may feel tired at this time, which is kind of to be expected with the dip in the energies, but it's not a time to rest as yet, because it's a time for evaluating and so forth. So the tension that you'll be feeling at this time, it can be to do with the hard angle between the sun and the moon, which you'll be able to see because of the moon shows up as you can see half of it again, the same as with the first quarter moon. So there's that same kind of, it's like the other side of the coin for that sort of energy. So it's a similar sort of thing, but it will feel different, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And this is the time to make adjustments. So the more that you can, it's that stage of the more that you can clear out and let go of, the more you're getting ready for the new moon when that comes round, because it won't be that far away. So I think it's about a week, another week-ish, week to 10 days. And then you'll have the new moon coming in as well. But we've got another phase before that as well that we'll be looking at. So it's a time for letting go of that doesn't serve you anymore, or that hasn't worked. To let go of those, to make space, and also where you're making your adjustments and reviewing everything that you've achieved and what you've learnt. It's also a time to figure out what it is that you want to get rid of at this time before aiming for your new thing that you want to bring in at the new moon. So this is a great time to look back on what you've achieved, celebrate your successes, and also look at what hasn't worked and what you'd want to change or need to change. Also, it's quite important that if there's any conflict that comes up around this time, in this phase of the moon, try and look at the challenges and things that it's trying to teach you. So any challenges that come up, any conflict, try and examine them and see what lessons there are in those, because this is a time of learning and growing. Although that sounds like a full moon kind of thing and an increasing, but this is a time of letting go and seeing what needs to be cut away. So we're learning in a different sort of way at this phase of the moon. And as I've said, this is a good time to decide what you want to take forward into the next lunar cycle. So this is why it's a great time to review. And what do you want to leave behind as well? This is also a great time if you want to break any bad habits that you may have, if there's anything that you want to quit, if you're trying to quit smoking, anything along those sort of lines, or literally any bad habit you want to cut back on, how much sugar you're putting into your body, literally anything. this is the time to do it and cut out those bad habits. This is also a turning point. So what you do in the next lunar month is your choice. What parts do you want to continue and take forward into the new lunar cycle, and what do you want to leave behind? This is the major or main theme of this moon phase. And then moving on into the crystals. As with the last episode, we've still got moonstone. Sorry, my brain stopped for a second then. We've still got moonstone, which, as I've said before, enhances your natural ability to be able to handle the rhythms and the energy flows, regardless of what part of the moon phase you're in. And it also helps to calm and balance if you have intense emotions at the moment or at any point in the moon phase, any of the moon phases. It will help to calm and balance those, to bring them back into more of an equilibrium to them. It also helps with reflection as well, and to look within and find forgiveness. So that's what moonstone is great for. And we also have green jade, which is these are the two that are a running common theme with the waning moon. And this, obviously, as I've spoken about before, brings wealth and prosperity, and it also enhances good luck and protects a loving heart. So those are our crystals for this episode. And now moving on into the essential oils. So the essential oils for this moon phase, the third quarter moon, is clary sage, and which calms the nerves, calms your nervous system, and opens your paths to natural intuition as well. And we also have geranium, which is calming in small quantities. So that's a great one to use. We've got lavender, which helps to de-stress, unwind and relax. And obviously, I know some people with lavender, it has the opposite effect. So obviously practice discernment and take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as with anything that I'm sharing with you, because we're all so individual. So it's important that you tap into your intuition, and only you really know what's best for you. So work with the oils that are good for you and substitute any that don't. We also have Roman chamomile, so it's a great time to be drinking chamomile tea as well. But that also helps let go of stress and anger and promotes sleep as well. Then we have rose, which calms and heals, and lang lang, which boosts creativity and eases stress and diffuses anger. So those are our oils, and I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you all for joining me for this episode. And if you're enjoying these, please do comment below, share them with your friends, like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. All of it helps to support the channel and allow me to bring you more content as we grow and reach more people. And thank you if you're already part of the community. I really value you being here, and I will catch up with you all soon. As always, if you are interested in any of the oils or crystals, check out my website, which is linked in the description box below, and I will catch up with you all soon. Love and light, take care, bye.